We're hunting them down and shooting them like pigs. How the Ukrainians are taking brutal revenge on the collaborators who've betrayed their neighbors and country. To the Russians, Ukrainians were beaten, electrocuted and forced to endure mock executions when Russia overtook Balakliya. The interrogations were carried out by officials from Russia's Federal Security Service. Some Ukrainians were assisting Vladimir Putin's war crimes and theft of their land. It has now emerged. Kyiv has opened investigations into 1,309 suspected traitors and launched 450 prosecutions of collaborators. Others accused of betraying their nation are being tracked down and slaughtered by resistance fighters. When Russians took over the city of Balakliya, eastern Ukraine, they turned the central police station into a base for brutality. During the 6 months it spent under enemy occupation, scores of local residents were locked in overcrowded cells in the basement. Survivors told of being dragged to a torture chamber where they were beaten, electrocuted and forced to endure mock executions. The interrogations were carried out by officials from Russia's Federal Security Service. According to documents retrieved after the town's recapture last month during Ukraine's stunning counter-offensive. Yet the interrogators were helped by local stooges, such as Oleg Kalida, the jobless former head of security at a chicken farm who found himself elevated to chief of police after agreeing to serve as a Kremlin henchman. The horror stories emerging in liberated towns such as Balakliya, a railway hub of 30,000 people, have become hideously familiar in recent months. Of Russian atrocities, mass graves, torture and war crimes. Yet the uncomfortable truth is that some Ukrainians have been assisting Vladimir Putin's war crimes and theft of their land.